Hi there, my name is Tina, and this is Tina's Tarot. If you are a new viewer or subscriber, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome back. Okay, so the messages in this video today are for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for the period of February 2020. So we have a lot going on astrologically in February. We do have the start of our Mercury retrograde. I believe it's February 3rd. And then we also have a full moon on, I think it's February 9th. And we're also into Aquarius season. So there's a lot of different energies at play for the month of February. And then we're just going to go ahead and throw Valentine's Day into the mix there as well. So with all of this different energy going on, and then we have the amorous aspect kind of thrown in the middle there. Sagittarius is going to be a very interesting month for you, and I haven't even flipped these cards over yet. So before we get started on your reading, Sagittarius, if you have been tuning into the Facebook page, Tina's Tarot, I thank you for that. However, I've been a little under the weather, and just pulling those cards every day and getting the messages every day was a little draining for me. So I just felt like I had to pull back my energy and just kind of, recuperate. But if that is something that was helpful to you, Sagittarius, and you would like to see those messages continue for you, just let me know. You can either reach out to me through the Facebook page, or you can reach out to me by email or through the comments here as well. If this message resonates with you today, let me know. You can do that by giving this video the thumbs up. You can make a comment as well, and you can subscribe to the channel so that you're going to get the messages as they become available. I'm also been getting some really great feedback about my personal readings. So right now I am offering a 3-card pull for $20. So I live in a very isolated community, and I love it. Everybody here is so supportive of each other. And one of the things that we do is, if we don't have money, we barter and trade. So I have been, if you're local, I will take payment in anything you would have to trade. Some people have been giving me food and wine, which has been a great blessing for me. If you're only limited to cash because of the distance between us or whatever your circumstances are, it is $20, and we can talk about payment methods. Just reach out to me again through the email in the description box below. So I feel like that's it. That's all. So I've already pre-shuffled my decks off camera, pulled and set my intentions, of course. I've pulled my 6 main energy cards here and an oracle card for you. This is all to save a valuable time, Sagittarius. And then we're going to get our clarifiers and our additional messages and advice. And the decks are listed in the description box below if you'd like to know what decks I was using for this reading. All right, enough blah, blah, blah. Let's get on with your reading. So your oracle card is Intuition. Wow. Gorgeous card. Okay, so it says, listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. I struggle with that sometimes too. I'm such a person who bases a lot of my decisions on the evidence in front of me, and just to kind of keep it fair. But sometimes I don't have that. And so I have to rely on my gut. You know, how does this feel energetically? That kind of thing. Yeah. And I'm seeing the moon in the background here. And so maybe, because I didn't mention this in the other videos that I've done so far, maybe the full moon is going to be very significant to you this month, Sagittarius. I didn't really go into the astrological happenings in the other videos, and I'm not quite sure why it was pertinent that I do that for you. But I am really drawn to the moon in the background. All right, well, let's get into the reading and see what pops out. So the first card for you, Sagittarius, is the Six of Swords. So you are leaving a situation, looking towards a brighter future, better things, better opportunities. Holy cow. The hair on the the left side of my head is standing up right now for absolutely no reason. All right, so this is going to be a good one. So the Page of Cups. Page of Cups for you. So messages of love or affection. And you are heading towards that. Okay. Two of Cups. Okay, Sag. Okay. I think this one doesn't really need much of an explanation for you. So I'll try to hold it steady so you can really focus on that image. So definitely cooperating or partnering with someone. This is a blessed union from the divine. Ooh. Okay, the Three of Pentacles. So we're talking about teamwork, cooperation. Yep, getting some things accomplished. Okay, then we have our Four of Pentacles. So there's some withholding here, and it's underneath the Page of Cups. Okay. And then our Nine of Wands underneath our Two of Cups. So some kind of rest and reflection period here. Interesting. Okay, so at first glance, Sagittarius, it looks like you're leaving a situation that caused you a lot of grief, and you're heading towards bigger and better things. Now, you may have been supported by family and friends during this time where you were departing these things that didn't work for you anymore. And so now you're kind of like, you're in conservation mode, okay? Because you are looking to start again. You're looking to start building again. And so there could be some kind of gift because someone really feels for your situation and wants to help you. But I feel like there's a message and you could be a little guarded about receiving it because you're not sure if you can trust it. You're not sure if you can trust it. And maybe it's because you're not trusting your own emotions right now. You're not trusting anything that you can't physically see. This could also be an apology, but I don't feel like this is an apology. I feel like this is something new. Excuse me. So then we have our Two of Cups and our Knight of Wands. So maybe after receiving this information, because you're not quite ready to trust again. I mean, you're open to it, but you're not quite ready to go all in and trust everything. So I see you taking things slow, taking a moment just to get your bearings. Yeah. Okay, so this, if this is talking about a home situation, this could be, the home of your dreams or someplace that you've always wanted to live. If this is talking about a career or a job, this would be the job of your dreams. And all of a sudden, an opportunity for it has just come to you out of the blue, and you're like, well, can I trust this? Is this too good to be true? Or, how could this be happening to me all of a sudden? So you really need to go within and kind of give yourself that pep talk of affirmations. All right, so let's get to the juicy bit. Sagittarius, if this is about a relationship, and I feel like for most of you, this is about a new relationship or a new chapter in an existing relationship. Something previous to this definitely left a bad taste in your mouth, Sag, so we're not going to deny that. However, there is room for growth and cooperation here. And that's becoming apparent to you because of this message that you're going to be receiving. I mean, you could be offering the message, but I feel like this is something for you. And because of this previous bad taste in your mouth, you're not quite convinced. Okay? Again, you're open to receiving it, but you've got a little bit of a barrier here just to kind of protect yourself from falling into this situation again. But there is the promise of some beautiful cooperation and partnership here for you. Like I said, this is, and again, we have a big moon here. Wow. Yeah. Sorry, I feel like the moon is, the timing of the full moon is going to be significant for you. I just can't get that out of my head. So yeah, I believe that's February 9th, but double check, because I can't use Google right now because I'm using my phone to video. So, you're definitely going to be thinking about the benefits of this union, of this cooperation. You're going to be considering the benefits of this very carefully. But again, with the presence of the moon here, I feel like you may have to not just rely solely on the logic, on experience or even the facts around you. I feel like you are going to have to, when you think about this, you're going to have to rely on your gut. About your inner sense of knowing. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for you. Why is the Six of Swords here for Sagittarius, please? Why is the Six of Swords here? So we have the Six of Pentacles, and there's two sixes as well. The reason why you had to leave this situation is because it was unbalanced, right? You had to walk away from this. It wasn't working. It was very much one-sided, and it just didn't jive, Sagittarius. It just didn't jive with you at all. So why is the Page of Cups here? The Moon. Shut your face. Why is the Moon here again? Okay. So yeah, maybe this message, when it comes to you, it isn't quite as direct, because maybe this person's afraid of putting themselves out there. So you're going to have to tune into your hunches on this one, Sagittarius. Again, we have the Moon, so this could be around the timing of the full moon for you. All right, so why is the Two of Cups here for Sagittarius? The Two of Cups. So we have the Emperor. So this is a card for Aries, the sign of Aries, but it's also about commanding authority, but not necessarily in a forceful way. Just by the presence of your being, just by your aura, your energy. You could be taking a leadership role in this partnership. You could be the one saying, I see what it is that you're trying to tell me and not saying. That could be you, or that could be this other individual. I'm going to get one more for that. So why is the Two of Cups here for Sagittarius? Okay, so the King of Swords. This is a mature energy that sees things very, very clearly. It's also associated with the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This person, or you could be embodying this energy, is seeing things very clearly. So we have two very authoritative cards here. So if this is work related, maybe there is an employer or an authority figure in your life who sees very clearly the potential for partnership. If it's a relationship situation, Sagittarius, this could be you or the other person. But I don't feel like it's you. I feel like you are just kind of in limbo, not quite knowing what's going on. But there's other people who very clearly see that this is a good situation, that this is a good pairing. This is going to be a great partnership. Okay. Why is the Three of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? Why is the Three of Pentacles? So we have the Eight of Cups reversed. And it's underneath the Six of Swords. So there was an emotional situation or a situation you were emotionally invested in that didn't work out. And so you're not really dwelling on that, Sagittarius. You're like, okay, so that didn't work. Now I know what doesn't work. Now I'm ready to try something that does. I'm ready to move on to things that and people that are actually willing to work with me, to actually put in the energy it takes to make something successful. So again, apply this how it resonates to you, because again, I'm feeling like this could be a job situation or a relationship situation, right? Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? The Justice in reverse. So you definitely feel like you were screwed over, Sagittarius. That's why this Four of Pentacles is here. You are guarding yourself. You're guarding your physical environment. There's something in your physical world you're guarding against anybody trying to come in and take that from you. And you know what? That's perfectly natural that we kind of build these boundaries and barriers around ourselves to keep ourselves protected. But at the same time, if your boundaries and barriers are impenetrable, meaning anyone wants to give you something, you know, it goes both ways. They can't get in if there's no opening, right? And so it's perfectly natural when you feel burned to kind of shut yourself off from that happening. But also when you do that, Sagittarius, you actually don't allow anything beneficial or good to come in either. So you're going to have to temper that out a little bit for yourself. Okay, so why is the Nine of Wands here? So you have the Page of Cups again. And I love this little guy. Look how cute he is. So sweet. So sweet. So yes, this page again, so he's here twice, here and here, both decks. You're contemplating this. Is this real? This offer that's coming to me, is this real? Can I count on this? Should I trust it? You're asking yourself a lot of these questions, and you don't really have anything but a feeling to go on, right? There's really not much for you to go on. And that's probably because it's very new. This is a very new offer for you. This is not something that's been on the table for you for any amount of time. And so because you've got that I've been burned feeling, and you are, you know, kind of looking at past experience, but I feel like this situation is different from anything that you've experienced before. So this is a new experience for you. I'm not seeing any aces. So this could be a new chapter in an existing situation. Okay, this could just be the next episode. The next episode. So yeah, you are definitely going to be contemplating and reflecting on what's come before. But don't let that past bitterness, that past, I keep saying bad taste in your mouth, don't let that dictate the flavor of what's to come. Because this is very sweet. And I feel like once you tap into your intuition about the situation, you're going to see that too. Okay. Let's get additional messages and advice. Additional messages and advice for Sagittarius, please. Holy cow, I have a lot of cards that just flew out everywhere. Okay, so there's your Six of Swords again. Definitely leaving all of that behind you that didn't work for you. You have your King of Cups. So again, you know, more mature energy here. Someone's not here to play games, Sagittarius, okay? We have our Knight of Cups with our Knight of Swords. So there is movement in regards to how you're perceiving things in your mind and your heart. You could be wrestling with that, or someone could be bringing these things to you, okay? And it could be coming at you quite quickly, and you're not exactly sure how you should be dealing with all of that. And that's fair. Sometimes new information can be overwhelming, right? Okay. And so now here's our ace. I said there was no aces. Well, here's our ace. So we have our Ace of Rods and our Two of Swords. And again, we have a moon here. So when it comes to taking action, taking new action and making a decision on this, you're going to know what to do, right? So don't just rely on what you can see, but also rely on what you feel, right? In this Justice Reverse card, we have a feather and a heart. So the feather represents the quality of air. Air is of the mind. Air is also the element for Aquarius, which is the season that we are in right now. How interesting. And then you have your heart. So you could be, you know, wrestling with this head over heart thing. But in this instance, Sagittarius, I'm going to tell you to follow your heart. Okay, I don't usually tell people to follow their heart. But you know what, in this instance, I am going to go ahead and tell you to follow your heart. Follow your heart. See where it goes. Take the path. Yeah. I'm going to leave this upright for you because I feel like that is going to happen. Yeah, so Sag, definitely try not to keep yourself too guarded, okay? Because you will end up possibly deflecting some affection that's coming your way, okay? Be open to receive. You don't necessarily have to give as much until you're sure, but be open to receive. I feel like there's some really sweet, tender, compassionate, I'm getting the word compassionate, messages coming your way. Okay, yeah. All right, well, I'm going to read your oracle card meaning, and then we're going to close out this reading. So, intuition. Okay, here we go. The answers you seek in this situation can best be found by turning within, asking for guidance from your heart, or using a divination tool to access your inner wisdom. Do not rely on any outside source or your conscious mind to give you the information you really need. Listen for that quiet whisper from within. Practice feeling the energy of your different options and choose the one which feels lightest. The more you tune in and listen, the more you will recognize the ways in which your inner guidance shows itself to you. It may feel like a soft, deep knowing or a light, loving energy. It is important to trust that your higher self can see the bigger picture and knows exactly how to guide you, even if it doesn't make sense. The answer you get back may not be the easiest or the most logical, and your mind may try to rationalize a different option. Ask the unicorns to hold you in a clear space whilst you seek true guidance and have the faith and courage to follow it, no matter what. Wow. I really feel like this oracle card just summed up your whole entire reading. You know, I honestly could have just skipped this reading and just gone straight to this, and that would have perfectly summed everything up for you, Sagittarius. But hey, the proof is in the pudding, right? So, Sagittarius, that is your message that I have for you for February 2020. If this resonated with you and you'd like a personal extended reading, reach out to me. There's an email in the description box below. We can look into this more for you. If you would like a personal reading pertinent to your situation or a specific question, I am currently offering that $20 3-card pull. Again, we can talk about payment methods and go from there. So yeah, that is what I have for you today. Do check back later in the month. I am potentially going to be uploading extended readings to a different platform. So if you check back later in the month and you see a new link in the video description box below, go ahead and click on that link and follow the rabbit hole and see where it takes you. I promise it's not going to compromise your operating systems. Swear to God, it's all going to be reputable. I'm just looking into my different options at this time. All right, so Sagittarius, I'm getting a lot of feelings of empathy for you from this reading. Something about this has really touched me and reached out to me. This is an important time for you. So I'm definitely rooting for you. Okay? All right. I wish you all the best. Like I said, follow your heart. Until we meet again, Sagittarius, love and light.